Hello everyone, and welcome back to another portfolio update. In this update, I'm sitting at $350,000 inside of my Wealthsimple account. Obviously, I moved my checking over to Wealthsimple, so now this is all displayed in here. Yeah, my investing accounts, I'm at 350K. I completed the Norbert's Gambit and bought about $11,500 worth of VOO inside of my RRSP, so that is now maxed. And on top of that, I had a really good month in terms of dividends. So if I go to my historical data tab here, uh, I log all my dividends here, and this month it was $1,051 worth of dividends. And in this graph here, I have them all displayed. So for the month of June, I received 96.32 from VOO, 135.53 from BDY, 280.82 from VIU. That was a big payout for VIU. That was quite interesting. I think there's a small one here for VE. Oh yeah, it's 773, ESPX 292, 187.99 for ETSX, and 51.35 for SBLT. So yeah, I had to record this update a bit later because I only got the dividend for VOO after the markets closed inside of Wealthsimple yesterday, and the dividend was reinvested today. So I just figured I'd record it today once everything is settled for June. So yeah, and it's also nice. By the way, I have a link to this spreadsheet. You can create your own copy. Just click the link in the description, and then you go File, uh, make a copy, and you'll be able to tailor it to your portfolio. So this is very cool. Definitely a very cool spreadsheet though, because I have all the distributions laid out over here. The dark purple ones are the ones that are variable dividends, and then the light purple ones are like consistent dividends, like they have like a set policy schedule. And then for the next pay, I'm also grabbing the next payout date for each of my funds. So this is just helpful for knowing when I'm going to get paid for each of the ETFs inside of my portfolio. So, but overall, the market has been doing very good. Definitely has gone up in the past 90 days for almost all my funds except for gold. Gold has decreased. So I've been adding to my gold position because of that. Definitely not as up as much nearly as the beginning of the year. Like we saw gold really have an explosive start to the year, but it's decreased quite a bit since then. But I see this as a really good buying opportunity because gold is definitely a good inflation hedge, and we know that more inflation is definitely going to be coming with the massive government deficits that have been produced this year in both the Canada and the U.S. So yeah, uh, but as far as like my overall portfolio, I think here, like because I did that huge investment into VOO, I do these big lump sums every year just to max out the RSP in one go. The weight is definitely higher, like 46% between VFE and VOO in my portfolio. So for the rest of the year, and I'll look at my budgeting tab here. I don't have much planned. Here it's only about 5,000, just over $5,000 I'm going to contribute the rest of the year. Um, so a lot of that will be, obviously it's going to be my non-registered because I maxed out all the registered accounts. And I'll definitely be adding to some of my positions here to increase their weight and get things aligned nicely. There is a new feature in Wealthsimple. I might try it out, see what it's like, where you can set percentages and then you just have to contribute a dollar amount to the account and it'll automatically rebalance your portfolio for you. So that might be actually a pretty good strategy for me because if I could, I would sell like all these funds and just do an all-in-one ETF like VEQT, but I don't want to incur the capital gains right now, just because it's a lot easier just to buy one fund instead of having to buy like because if you think VEQT, it just has U.S., Canada, international, and emerging markets. And what do I have here? U.S., Canada, international, and emerging markets. So I'm basically creating my own VQT by just buying these funds. So it'd just be easier just to buy like one fund, to be honest. But I don't want to incur those capital gains. And then I also have a covered call strategy on a little bit of my portfolio in ESPX and ETSX to create supplemental income. So that's it's a smaller percentage of my portfolio. The hybrid investor, but I think about like yeah, less than 20% is in cover call ETFs. But right now that's okay for me because I'm young. I'm not trying to get insane amounts of dividend income. So I'm just really targeting mostly total return. But it is nice to have this like safety net. Like you've got these additional dividend income sources coming in, and I wouldn't have like here I've received $1,000 in dividends just this month. It helps because then you wouldn't have to, let's say, sell your positions in order to cover like an extra expense or something like that. So I use it just for that extra layer of security. But yeah, I'm really happy with the Wealthsimple credit card already. The 2% cash back is very nice. My Tangerine credit card didn't do that. It only had certain categories where you got the 2% cash back. So I've been loving that. I also really like the metal card. It's very sleek design from Wealthsimple. They're very they're very good with their branding. Their branding is definitely on point, and the credit card is just it being metal. It's just very nice. I know that was a big request from a lot of Wealthsimple customers. They wanted to have a metal credit card. Just feels better when you tap it, I guess. But I appreciate it, but I don't think it's like the biggest deal. Like if it's plastic, I don't think I'd care really that much. But it is a cool feature to be honest. But yeah, but overall, yeah, Wealthsimple is just I'm really happy that now I've moved over basically everything to Wealthsimple. It's all in this nice congregated view. So that's very good. My RPP and ESP, pension, and BCE shares in my employee savings plan. Yeah, Bell down again. Not much to say there. It's kind of just I'm just hodling this. I hope when I get paid, I put in 6% and I get a matching 2% in shares. So as long as it's down less than 25%, I'm you know I'll be getting extra money, but it's down 28% right now. But obviously with the dividends, I like that if you add that return onto it, obviously, and it's a high yield stock. I mean, I'm getting a 4% yield on my investment. Um, so I mean, still, it's very disappointing. But I hope it can recover because it's definitely a sizable amount. I think I might like trim down this position because I know I can sell some shares without penalty. So I can sell some shares and then I can transfer them into my main portfolio. Because if I think about it, like what's going to grow more, like gold or Bell, and I think gold would grow more. So and it'll act as a good inflation hedge. And actually, that's probably a good idea with how much gold is down. So I might do that. We'll see soon. But yeah, very happy with the portfolio. It's just cruising along. We're now at the 350, past the 350K mark. This graph is very cool testament to my investing journey, starting at 39K back in the beginning of 2022, and now at over 350K halfway through 2026. So on that note, thank you for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.